Hi guys, today we're at Animal Kingdom and we're waiting in the line to rope drop Flight of Passage, one of our favorite rides. So this will be a while. Hi friends.
And welcome to the Austin Family Adventure 6 YouTube channel. I'm Dad, and this is
Noah, the star of it.
the star of the show, yeah. And we're excited to talk to you guys about our first ever experience at
G3.
Yeah, and at the beginning of the video, you saw that we started our trip at
Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, and that's one of our favorite parks that we just don't get to enough, right?
Yeah. We whenever we go on the trip, we only go there like most of the time just one time.
Yep.
But if we're lucky, sometimes we get to do it 2 times.
Right, that's right. And this was cool because this was the first place that we started our first geek meets. And do you remember who we met first?
Madison, Rebecca, and Samantha.
Yeah, and they saw us while we were standing in line to get into the park. And what were we waiting to do?
To rope drop Flight of Passage.
Yeah, Flight of Passage is one of the busiest rides at Animal Kingdom, huh?
Yeah, it gets over like 110 minutes.
Yeah, and that's like Noah's favorite ride. Isn't that your favorite ride there?
Yeah. I don't know why my lanyard says test track.
Well, that's your favorite overall, but
yeah, that's what mine used to be.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom, your favorite ride is Flight of Passage. And so, Noah, why don't you tell everybody kind of what Flight of Passage is? What is that ride all about?
Okay, so if you watch this movie called Avatar,
Yep.
Basically you link to one, and there's this thing called a banshee or an ikron,
Yep.
which is what they call it, which the Avatar and the Na'vi can go, but we can't get too close without being their lunch.
Yeah, you can't get too close to the Banshee or you might be their lunch, huh?
Yep.
So what kind of ride is it? Is it like a roller coaster? Is it a dark ride?
3D glass. I would say it's like a 3D glasses type.
Right, and it makes you feel like you're actually flying, huh?
Yeah, and that's actually the reason why we can't film any footage.
Right, because our camera would only catch a blurry screen, but it's about a 4.5 minute ride. And when did it open up?
2017?
Yeah, that's right. It opened up in May of 2017. I think they announced it was going to open up in 2012, but it took them that long to get it opened up, huh?
I guess it was a lot of work.
Yeah, but it's located in Pandora, right?
Yeah, because that's where all of the Na'vi and Avatar stuff is.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool land, right? They got the floating mountains or
I know,
floating islands.
I know how they do that. They connected. The things might look not light, but I'm pretty sure they are light.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just connected.
That's why they float, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So once we got done with the ride, what did we do after that? Did we meet some more people?
Yeah.
Who did we meet?
We met Kurt,
Yep.
Auntie Judy,
Yeah. And we ran into
Chris.
Chris and Deidre, right?
and Deidre.
Yeah, and we took a little bit of break after being in that line, and we had some coffee because we had to get up really early. Well, you didn't have coffee, but Dad had coffee.
Yeah, the kids had a cinnamon roll.
Yeah, you
With
guys had a
blue
huge
frosting.
cinnamon roll, right?
With
But
blue
that was
frosting.
our first time meeting some of those people, huh?
Yeah.
You know, it was that's one of the cool things about G3 is getting to meet all of the other geeks, right?
Yep.
Yep. So after we had some breakfast and coffee, we went to one of our favorite rides. Another favorite ride, right?
Yeah.
What was it called?
Nothing can switch. Nothing can be better than Live Passage.
Yeah.
But it was named, I just call it, Safari, but Dad calls it its
It's
full
the
name.
Kilimanjaro Safari, right?
I just call it the Safari.
Yeah, and that was we had Chris ride with us too, huh?
Yep.
So that one had a pretty long line. It was a little bit later in the morning, so we had a little bit of a longer line. But
About 105 minutes.
was it 100? I don't think it was that long, but
Okay.
it was about an hour. I think that we ended up waiting. But the cool thing is while we were in line, we saw some other geeks. Huh? We saw our friend,
Yeah.
our Ohio geek friend Anna, and then we also met someone that we never knew before, and her name was Mary Plummer, and she also is a listener to the podcast. So that was pretty cool.
And also, in a few seconds, you will be getting some footage of our ride.
Yeah, so we took a lot of footage of all the different animals because how many animals do you think were on there?
About, if you're just going normal, like groups, 30.
Okay.
But if you're going like every single one, I would say about close to 300.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different animals on there, and it's a big piece of land, huh? It's like a 20 to 25 minute ride that you go on, and you get to see all those different animals, huh?
Yeah.
And fun fact, that was one of the opening day rides, right?
Yeah.
And do you know what they started in 2016 with the safari?
The night one.
Yeah, the night safaris, right?
Which is called the
Sunset safaris,
Sunset
right?
Safari.
Do you remember going on our sunset safari, Moonlight Magic?
No, but Dad told me it was empty.
So we were at Moonlight Magic and we took a sunset safari, and it was so cold that night. It was like 38 degrees in Florida, and it was the fastest safari we ever went on.
Yeah,
because
they were like silent because there was nothing to talk about.
there were no animals out. But you know where they all were?
Where?
In their heated barns.
Yeah, they probably had to turn off the heater as high as it could.
So Noah, did you know that there is a giant hidden Mickey in Kilimanjaro Safari?
No.
You want to guess where it's at?
No.
Yeah. Well, the Flamingo Island is actually a giant hidden Mickey. Did you know that? Yeah, it's one of the biggest. Yeah, the Flamingo Island, where all the flamingos are. It's shaped as a hidden Mickey.
Like this?
Uh-huh. Yeah, right. Isn't that cool?
I didn't know that, and I'm just talking of this. How did I not know that?
I don't know. So what did we do after seeing all the animals and everything on the safari?
We went on the train to
Before the train.
Kite
Didn't we go grab some lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ran to the Harambe Fruit Market, and what did you get for lunch?
We tried out the corn.
Yeah, corn on the cob. They had African spice corn on the cob, but you just had the regular butter and corn on the cob, huh?
Yeah, I rate it, if I had a 0 to 10, I would rate it an 8.
An 8? 8 out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. So the one that I had the African spice on it, and it was almost kind of sweet, like there was like cinnamon or something on it. It was interesting. I don't know if I would get it again, but it was good to try. It's fun. And we also...
Well, you should try the normal version. It's so good.
Yeah, it was so good. That's good. And you guys had some hot dogs and pretzels. And then what did Mom get us at Tamu Tamu?
She got us some Dole Whip.
Yes, we love Dole Whip. And there was a special type of Dole Whip called the Simba Sunset. You remember that one? You know what all was in that?
It was just normal Dole Whip with some watermelon syrup.
Watermelon syrup and strawberry too.
Yeah.
Which one did you prefer the most? You like the original Dole Whip or did you like the Simba Sunset?
I didn't taste any differences.
You couldn't taste any difference? There's a little bit of difference. But I like the original one the best.
Okay.
So then after lunch, we headed over toward...
the train to
Yep.
ride.
We took the Wildlife Express train, right?
Yeah.
And what do you get to do on that?
You get to ride.
Well, yeah, you ride in and you get to see a lot of the back of house area where all the animals live and all that stuff, right? Yep. So we just took a round trip on that, and then it was getting to be early afternoon, and that's when we were supposed to meet everybody up to watch Kite Tales, right?
Yeah.
You want to tell everybody what Kite Tales is?
Kite Tales has two versions: a Jungle Book and a Lion King. We saw the Jungle Book.
Yeah, and this is a show that they just started for the 50th anniversary celebration, right?
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They have. Now, how do they make the kites fly?
You go around this area of water and they fly around and they go around in water ski.
Yeah, on jet skis. So they're on the little lake there, right? And they got the jet ski. And what happens? How big do you think those kites are?
I would say about the yard.
Well, I mean, the Baloo and King Louie, they were like 30, 40 feet long, weren't they?
Oh.
They were huge.
Were they taller than you?
Oh, yeah, they were taller than me, dude. Where did they drop them when they were done with them?
One got dropped in the water, and one they dropped in the bleachers.
Yeah.
Whoa!
So that was kind of a cool show. It's only about a 15-minute show, and I don't know if it's a must-do, but we enjoyed it, right?
Yeah, my next goal, for the next time we go is to see the Lion King version.
Yeah, that would be cool. We're going to be back in March, so maybe we can try to catch the Lion King version.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. And then once we got done with Kite Tales, we had a little bit of time, so we went over to the Maharajah Jungle Trek.
Yeah.
Do you think I said that right? I don't know if I said that right or not. But what was the big animal that we were trying to find there? Yeah, stripes, right?
Tiger.
Yeah, the tiger.
And we found a mama tiger.
Yeah, the mama tiger was pretty active, so that was pretty cool. Did you know on that whole walking tour, it takes about 10, 15 minutes to walk? You know how many different animals there are?
5 to 7?
There's only 12 different types of animals. And then here's a fun fact. So in 2015, they added water buffaloes. Do you know what they named them?
What was his name? Rose.
Rose.
I can't remember the other.
Dorothy and Blanche.
Blanche.
That's off of an old show called The Golden Girls. They named them after that. So, all right. So then, after we got done with the Jungle Trek, where did we head to after that?
To get ice cream.
Ice cream, yeah. It was Michael's Ice Cream Social, huh?
Yay.
Yeah, and that was an awesome time. Why was that such an awesome time?
Because I met some new friends and we met with the geeks.
Yeah, and who did you see for the first time in this trip there?
Tony Ann.
Yeah, you were excited to see Tony Ann, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the fun things. And then we met a lot of, that's where we met a lot of people for the first time.
Yeah.
On this trip. So it was pretty awesome for us. So, do you remember what you ordered?
We ordered the Jungle Book Sundae.
Yeah, it was the Kite Tales sundae, and it had King Louie on the little chocolate thing. And what what was the flavors of your sundae?
It was lemon.
Yeah.
And strawberry.
Yeah, which is kind of, might be a little bit of a weird combination, but it was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think Mom liked it better than you guys, huh?
No, I loved it.
Oh, you loved it? All right. What did Dad get?
You got the root beer float.
Oh, yeah, the root beer float was pretty good.
I don't eat beer.
But it's root beer. What's different?
It's made out of roots.
The roots, yeah, sure. We can say that. But that was a fun time. So once we got done with the ice cream social, we all went and took a big group picture too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. And then when we wrapped up the ice cream social, what show did you want to see all day long?
This show is called The Feathered Friends Flight.
Yeah, Feathered Friends in Flight. And it's about a 25-minute to 30-minute show. And it was pretty awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you want to kind of tell them what they should expect if they go see that show?
You should see birds flying so close to your head.
So close. I thought the one almost hit me the one time.
Your head is here. The bird is here.
Right over top, yeah. And what kind of birds did you see?
We saw some.
Were there any chickens?
Yeah,
there were actually chickens.
And what it did is the guy was turning on the radio.
Uh-huh.
And then he was trying to put up food. The chicken came out, turned it into rock.
Changed
left,
the channel. Yep.
And then the guy did the same thing, turned it back. The chicken came out, turned it to rock.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome how they could train all those birds to do all kinds of different tricks.
Yeah, I bet you they were somebody was inside telling it to do that.
Well, how did they told us how they trained them. How did they teach them to do that stuff?
So each trick equals one treat.
Yeah, so they give them positive reinforcement with the treat.
Yeah,
so,
and what one did, one that was still getting trained, this guy was tying his shoe, and the bird came.
Kept untying the shoe, huh?
and she gave him treats.
Yeah.
For doing that.
So yeah, I mean that show you're gonna see. There's a bald eagle. There's hornbills. They had an owl,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Vultures.
We heard that the eagle was getting close to the danger list.
Yeah, it was on the endangered list, right?
Yeah, it was getting close to being extinct.
Right, and thanks to conservation,
they saved it.
They're off the endangered list. And what's cool about where we live is we have a lot of bald eagles right here on Lake Erie, huh?
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So once we got done with that show, then what did we head off to do?
We went over to the Yak and Yeti's restaurant.
Right, and that was Yak and Yeti was a new place for us to go, right?
Yeah.
We always like to try some new restaurants while we're down there. So, so Mom and Dad, we got some appetizers, and we went and we got the firecracker shrimp, and they had a special called the Bang Bang Calamari. Were you interested in trying any of those?
Spicy.
Too spicy for Noah, huh?
I don't like spicy.
Yeah,
and if I eat anything spicy, I'll chug my whole drink.
I can chug your whole drink.
And
luckily for Daddy likes spicy food. It was too spicy for Mommy as well. So Daddy got to eat 2 of the appetizers, huh?
Nice.
Yeah. And then what did you get for your entree?
What I got is some chicken fingers.
Yeah, you got some chicken fingers and
with fruit and vegetables.
Yep.
And I thought my carrot was a tomato.
because your carrot looked a little red. Yeah, and Abby got the burger. Simon got the mini corn dog. And the one nice thing I think about the kids menu at Yak and Yeti is they get a lot of variety, right?
Yeah. There's like 10 entrees and like 10 sides.
I think there's like 6 entrees, but yeah, and then you get to pick from a lot of sides too.
And also the desserts aren't much also.
Oh yeah. And then
So it's a good place to go with your kids.
Yeah, the kids enjoyed their meals. They ate them up pretty good, and they had some healthy options, which was nice.
Yeah.
Mom, for her entree, she got the coconut shrimp. Did you try any of that?
No, I don't like coconut.
Yeah, she let me try it. That was pretty good.
In my preschool class, they had a little sample for a piece of coconut.
Oh yeah.
I tried it.
Not a fan of coconut. Too sweet. Okay. Yeah. And then my entree was the honey chicken, and it was okay. You like the honey chicken though, right?
Yeah, it tastes like sesame chicken from.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So overall, what would your rating be of Yak and Yeti?
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10? Okay. I would probably give it just a 5 out of 10. I say if you're going to go to Yak and Yeti, definitely get the appetizers. The appetizers I thought were the best. It was better than the
And
entree.
also, most of the time you should bring your kids if you have
Bring your kids if you're going to Yak and Yeti.
Yeah.
Right?
There's
Okay.
no way you don't bring it because even the desserts aren't too too much, like not
Right.
not
But we
too
didn't try
much.
any of the desserts because we had been eating a lot that day, right?
Yeah.
All right, so it's almost time to wrap up the night. So where were we off to next?
We were off to this ride called Dinosaur.
Dinosaur, and that's located in Dino Land, USA, right?
Yeah.
And so kind of when you say dinosaur, that could mean a lot of things. So what do you do on the ride Dinosaur, Noah?
Basically, they are trying to find evidence to make a dino come back to life.
Well, they were trying to find a certain dinosaur, right?
Yeah.
They figured out how to do time travel.
Yeah.
Right? And they wanted to go back to a certain time of period, and we had to find our dinosaur, right?
And we were supposed to go to the middle of the dinosaur period, but this horrible guy. Yeah, I was really describing it. He switched it to almost the end.
Yeah. And what happened at the end?
We almost got killed.
We almost got extinct, right?
Yeah.
So do you know that when that ride opened up in 1998, it had a different name?
What?
It was called Countdown to Extinction.
Oh.
And it was only that for 2 years. And then they switched it to Dinosaur.
Yeah, because you don't actually get extinct.
Well, yeah, but you know, the whole rides are counting you
no,
down,
the
right?
dinosaurs are getting extinct.
Right. But they switched it in 2000 because they put out a new movie called Dinosaur.
Yeah, Dinosaur makes more sense.
Yeah. Is it a long ride?
I think it's about 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's about 3 minutes. Do you feel like you go very fast on it?
I feel like we go medium pace.
Yeah. It's surprising the high speed for that ride is only 12 miles per hour. You could go on your bike faster than that. But it jerks you around a little bit, right?
Yeah, it jerks you around.
Yeah. Oh boy. So after that, we had one more ride to do for the rest of the night. Which ride was that, Noah?
TriceraTops Spin.
Yeah, the TriceraTops Spin. So the whole family got to take a ride on that. It's kind of like a Dumbo ride, right?
Yeah.
But what's a little bit different about it?
The front side goes up,
Yep.
down.
The front seat you can pick up and down.
Yep. But there's a back side, and the other side goes tilt.
And tilt your front and back, yeah.
Tilt.
So which seat did you decide to be in?
Back.
Yeah, you decided to be in the back, yep. So you could tilt us forward and back. Yeah. And that pretty much wrapped up our night, huh?
Yeah, that pretty much wrapped up our video.
I mean, we went all day. We were from opening till close, and what do they call that? Going what? Full stink.
Full stink, yeah. Full stink.
Full
Ew.
stink. Yeah.
Ew.
I mean, we were in the park all day long, and it was a great time. So, that was day one of G3. What was your favorite thing about day one of G3?
Probably the dinner. I really liked it.
The dinner? Dinner was Noah's favorite for G3. All right, everybody. We will hopefully have our video out about day 2 of G3. Where did we go on day 2?
We went to
Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom, where the magic began.
Where the magic began. All right, guys, stay tuned. We'll see you shortly.
Bye, friends. Thank you for watching our video of Animal Kingdom. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You can find us on YouTube and Facebook.